Greetings students, this is the first video of Standard 7th, Chapter 10th, Transportation in Plants and Animals. Let's see what we are going to learn in this lesson. That is, let's see the objectives of this lesson. Transportation of substances in plants. So through transpiration, osmosis, transportation of water, minerals and food takes place in plants. So we are going to learn this, or we are going to study these processes. We are going to talk about transportation of substances in animals, where we are going to study two major organ systems, that is human circulatory system and human excretory system. In human circulatory system, we are going to talk about the components of circulatory system, that is blood vessels and heart. Last but not the least, we are going to talk about dialysis, which is the process of cleaning the blood of a person with a kidney failure by separating the toxic waste products using a dialysis machine. We know that living organisms perform various life processes for their survival, right? For this, they need various useful materials like food, water, and oxygen. That is, in order to stay alive, it is important for an organism to transport useful substances like this, like food, water, and oxygen, right, to all its part. Food is transported to all the parts of the body of an organism for its growth and development, and further this food is been broken down into simpler substances to release energy in the presence of oxygen. It is also important that the waste material is removed from the body of an organism to prevent diseases. Now the waste materials like carbon dioxide, urea, this has to be removed from the body, which are harmful for the body. Let's talk about transportation of substances in plants first. We know that plants prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis, right? To prepare their own food and to grow, plants need water, minerals and other nutrients. So these plants have a transport system called the vascular system, which transports this material throughout the plants. The vascular system has tube-like structures called the xylem cell and the phloem cell. So here are the diagrams been mentioned. If you see the xylem vessel, it conducts the water and minerals, and the upward arrow indicates that it is being transported to various part of the plant like stem, leaves and water in only one direction. Okay, so it's only one direction, that is from up downward to upward, from roots to different parts of the plant body. Water and mineral is being transported through the vascular system, that is xylem vessel. The second diagram is of phloem vessel, where the food that is prepared by the leaves is being transported to different parts of the plant through this phloem vessel. If you see the arrow, it is bidirectional, so the content of phloem can move upward and downward. So the transportation of food is from leaves to other parts of the plant, so it is bidirectional. It goes down also and it goes in the upward direction also. As I told you, xylem is a vascular tissue that is responsible for the conduction of water and minerals in a part in a The food is manufactured in the green leaves of the plant. The food has to be transported from the leaf to every cell of the plant. So the transportation of food from the leaves to other part of the plant is called translocation. The translocation takes place with the help of the cells of vascular tissues called phloem. The phloem has cells called sieve tubes that are placed one above the other to form long tubes through which water is transported. Like xylem, phloem forms a continuous network of channels that connects leaves to different parts of the plant. Through phloem, the prepared food passes from the leaves to the different parts of the plant like stem, root, fruit, seed, and flower. If you see the detailed process, sugar is synthesized in the leaves. Further, the concentration of the sugar is high in the cell. Also, the water enters the cell by the process of osmosis, right? So, influx of water creates a great deal of internal pressure inside the cell, due to which the sap, this pressure causes the sap to move out through the pores of the sieve element down the tube. Now, sugar leaves the phloem in the sink and water exits too, uh, and the pressure goes down that way. Therefore, this difference in pressure between source and the sink phloem causes the solution to flow, and thus the food gets transported to different tissues, or say different parts of the plant. uh, of course, the detailed process is not been asked, but just remember that the phloem is the vascular tissue which conducts food to different parts of the plant. Here I have provided with a link, YouTube link, which is a video which explains the ascent of sap, how the water and mineral is being conducted by the xylem tissue, how the upward movement of water from the root takes place, is all been explained in this video. So please go through the link, that is, please go through the video. This is the YouTube link to observe the process of osmosis in plants, which is the activity number 1 in your textbook, page number 127. This is the second activity in your textbook, page number 128, which shows that water is lost from the leaves through the stomata as a result of transpiration. So you do operate the YouTube link to watch the process of transpiration.